Welcome back with another video on this channel. I'm Zahid Nazir and today we're gonna do MS Sentinel Ingest data. So let's get into it. So we have no logs, no correlation, no analysis, no action. Where is my log data? So it will take 60 minutes and it is very easy. So I have done this room already. I reset the progress and we will do it together. Alright, so we have from task 1 to task 8, we're gonna start with the getting started to ingest data. In the previous MS Sentinel deploy room, we deployed an instance of Microsoft Sentinel. The next logical phase is to plan and execute the log data ingestion process. In Microsoft Sentinel, logs are sent to Log Analytics workspace via data connector. So we already looked into this in our previous deploy task. If you haven't seen that before, I will link that deployment video up here. All right. As Microsoft security analyst, it is essential to know how to connect log data from different sources. The organization may have data from Microsoft and non-Microsoft resources as well as on-premises and network appliances. Learning objective. In this room, we will look into the options for ingesting data and how to connect them on that Microsoft Sentinel stars to analyze and correlate logs. The main parts of this room will be data connectors, all right, Content Hub solutions. We have already seen both of these in deploy. I will also see here how to install Content Hub solutions. Okay, I will also see here how to connect data connectors as well. All right, what is used to ingest data? What is used to ingest log data into the Microsoft Sentinel? It is always data connector. So I will just copy from here, paste over here. We are good to go. Oh, we are back on streak 1. Moving to task 2, data connectors introduction. Sure, data sources and data connectors. Data connectors are used to connect log data to various data sources. As of this writing, several hundred data sources could send data to Microsoft Sentinel, and this number keeps growing each day. Awesome. Hence, there are several hundreds of associated data connectors since these connectors are specific to the data sources, data types, and data formats of the ingested log data. So we have solutions, we have standalone content, install and update. We'll see that in a minute. Microsoft Sentinel includes various data connectors for both Microsoft and third-party products to assist in onboarding your data. These data connectors are essential for integrating and ingesting data from various sources such as Microsoft Defender, AWS, Cisco, and many others into Microsoft Sentinel, providing real-time threat detection and analysis. It's close to real-time, not that much real-time. I mean, there will be a little bit lag between ingesting the data and then analyzing it, right? So it's close to real time. They say it is real time, but it is close to real time. Data connectors are available in various ways out of the box, OOTB, and we have packaged with Content Hub solutions. We'll see that in just a bit. Let's continue. In the earlier years of Microsoft Sentinel, the only option to ingest data was to use data connectors. However, as the number of data connectors increased, the need to organize them based on their type and package them into a solution like entity emerged. Out of this need, the Content Hub concept was introduced. The Content Hub provides a packaged way of installing and enabling data connectors for various data sources. This is really, really good. Are data connectors specific to each data source? Yeah, of course. All right. Data connectors are available in how many ways? There are two. One is the solution and the other one is standalone, right? So we can see it here. Solution and standalone. Okay, moving forward with the task 3. Content Hub introduction. Microsoft Sentinel Content Hub is a place to centrally discover, install, enable, and manage out-of-the-box content and solutions for Microsoft Sentinel. It is usually the starting point for any Microsoft Sentinel administrator after the initial deployment. All right. Content Hub provides centralized in-product search for solutions, single step deployment, installation of out-of-the-box solutions and content in the Microsoft Sentinel. Okay, Content Hub can also be referred to as security information and event management library. Okay, so this is SIEM library. They want us to consider this Content Hub as a SIEM library that enables you to ingest data, monitor, alert, hunt, investigate, respond, and connect with different products, platforms, and services in Microsoft Sentinel. So if we are responding, that means we are also touching some things in the SOAR side of the things, okay, where we respond to things. So this is the Content Hub. We can say Amazon Web Services, Analytics, Azure Activity, DNS, Google Platform, Log4j, vulnerability detection, and many other things are available. Even Microsoft Intra ID. All right. Content source, standalone versus solutions. It is important to note that content sources can be standalone content or solutions. Yeah, we saw that already. Microsoft Sentinel solutions are packages of content such as data connected workbooks, analytics rules, playbooks, and etc. We have all of these here: parser, playbook, watch list, whatnot, that fulfill an end-to-end product. All right, domain or industry vertical scenarios in Microsoft Sentinel. We will explore the details of these content types in some upcoming room, but for now, we need to get a good grasp of how they are organized in the Microsoft Sentinel. Sure. An example, let's take a peek at the Microsoft Entra ID solution. So this is the Entra ID solution. And we can see that we have content type, we have analytics rule, 63 analytics rule already. We have just one data connector. We have 11 playbook and we have 2 workbook here. And the category is identity, security, and automation, SOAR. Okay. Awesome. As seen above, the solution description shows that this solution is made of terms of content type, what the package contains, what data connector, we saw that already, for ingesting log data, 63 analytics rule for analyzing the threat and creating incidents, this one, these are quite a lot, 11 playbooks for automation as well, okay, automated respond or something like that. It is part of the SOAR things, right? This also means that when installed, this solution will deploy the above listed content into your Microsoft Sentinel environment. Currently, with no Content Hub solution installed, you won't see any data connector available to connect. We don't know unless we basically start the lab, right? So let's start the lab from a different task. Let it run because it will take a little bit of time, sometime maybe 2 minutes, in order to fully run and deploy the scripts that they have configured. Back here again. All right, so currently there is no Content Hub solution installed. We will see that with this out of the way, we can go ahead and install our first Content Hub solution in upcoming tasks. Sure. What are bundles of data connectors, workbooks, analytics, rules, playbooks called in Microsoft Sentinel solutions, right? Solutions. All right. Content source can either be a solution or standalone. All right. Moving forward with the lab instructions, we already see that. Currently follow the instructions below to access your labs on the next task. On your lab task, lab 02, and which is task 5, and lab 03, task 7, click the cloud detail button. We already did so. On the environment tab, click the join tab here. Sure, we didn't do that. To deploy your lab environment. Okay, let's do that quickly. We already did so. Let's open the here. Let's also copy in and also the password should come up here. Sign in and we are good to go. Let it log in. I will just click on close. Don't click on leave lab, otherwise you will lose your progress. You lose your lab itself and also the progress. Okay, so we joined already. The action that click the tab deploy tab button to provision all the lab resources. Yeah, we did so. Let's do that. Okay, we come here, actions, we deploy the lab. Okay, it is working on it. Let it work. We did so, we deployed the lab. It should come up with success. The credential tab, to view the credential required to access the lab environment, include your lab ID. I think we don't use lab ID itself. We usually use username and password. Lab ID is basically, I will give you some unique ID number, which will be used to basically name the resources. We saw that before. On the open tab, launch the browser. We already did so. We already logged in. And lab access will expire after 1 hour. Okay. Moving forward with task 5. Alright. Install Content Hub solution. Context. Your company recently deployed Microsoft Sentinel. However, no Content Hub solution has been installed yet. So our role is you are logged in as Microsoft Sentinel contributor and log analytics contributor. So we can basically change both of these. Very good. Lab scenario. Following the initial deployment of Microsoft Sentinel, you are asked with installing a Content Hub solution. First, make sure Sentinel is enabled for the workspace. Then you will install a Content Hub solution. Finally, you will review the results. Access your lab. We already did so. We already deployed as well, and we already logged in as well. Moving forward, please make sure you have performed the following actions as the cloud detailed pop-up. We joined it and we deployed the lab. All right. Install a Content Hub solution. We need to log into the Azure portal using the lab credentials. Go to the Microsoft Sentinel and open the available workspace. Under the content management, select Content Hub. We'll do that. Content management and Content Hub. And note that currently no standard solution or package solutions are installed. Search for the Microsoft Entra ID, select it and click install. So, okay. So we did not do this before, I think. We are in the deploy. We are doing this in ingest data room only. Okay. So apologies that if I mentioned. Anyway, so we need to first search Sentinel. Microsoft Sentinel is the first one. We came and the workspace is already created for us. We don't need to do anything because we clicked on deploy, so it to take care of it. Then the content management we need to go, and then the Content Hub. Now here we need to search for Entra ID. Entra ID. Just taking time. So we have Entra ID protection and Entra ID. Let's go with the Entra ID first. Installing in progress. Okay. Let's go back. We did so. We click on install. Wait for the Content Hub installation to complete. Sure. Review the results. Walk through. Click to see. Okay. Select the recently installed Content Hub solution. Review the Content Hub solution detail on the right pane. Okay. Did it install? It is in progress. Yeah, it is installed. And we can see on the right pane, provider Microsoft is provider, Microsoft support is there, and version number is 3.3.1. Please refer to the following before installing the solution. Review the release note. Entra ID solution from Microsoft Sentinel enables you to ingest Microsoft Entra ID, audit, sign in, provisioning, risk events, risky user service principles. Okay, logs using diagnostic setting into the Microsoft Sentinel. We have data connector 1, workbooks 2, and analytics rule 63, and playbooks are 11. And it is identity security, automation, and SOAR category, and it is free. Awesome. Thanks God it is free. I click on manage to see further detail. Okay. So I can see there are select open connector page to follow the listed things. Okay. Okay, so all of them are saying that we are not connected, right? So let's see what we need to do next. Note that various content types are deployed by this Content Hub solution: 63 analytics rule, 1 data connector, 11 playbooks, and 2 workbooks, dashboards. Click Manage to see the package details for the Content Hub solution. We did so, and we got the similar screen. Under Content Name, click on the Microsoft Entra ID, and review the data connector status. Data connector status, we don't see it here. Let's click on here and let's see. Okay, so one connector, but it is not connected, and connection queries got the following error. Okay, so it is also giving us errors or something. So what do we need to do here? Open the connector page, maybe. Yeah, I think we need to open the connector page. Just click on the Microsoft Entra ID, open the connector page, and then we need to connect it somehow. Let's see what is our next step. Note that the data connector is installed, however it is not connected yet. We will do this later on. Okay, after completing this lab, now you should be able to install a Content Hub solution, review and install Content Hub solution and its connected status. We did so. What content source type is Microsoft Entra ID solution? What category is Microsoft Entra ID? Yeah, we already saw that, right? So it is coming under, let's go back a little bit. So Entra ID, yeah, so it is, this is the category, so we'll just copy and paste over here. Hey, awesome. I've installed the Content Hub solution, Microsoft Entra ID. Yeah, I did so. Let's move on to task 6. Connecting data connectors. Now that we have a Content Hub solution installed, which comes with the data connector, the next step is to connect and configure it so that log data starts flowing into the log analytics workspaces for Microsoft Sentinel to analyze and correlate. To connect a data connector, the concept is to go to its connector page and follow the specific instructions for that connector. Okay, so they installed Entra ID and Microsoft's Entra ID protection. So let's do that again. Yeah, we will do the same. But in the task, they just mentioned we need to install the Entra ID. Okay, let's install the protection as well. Let's see what happens. All right. Let's explore some section of the connector page. There will be a lot of information on connector pages. Note that they are all specific to that particular connector. The main section to note are description what the connector is, data types, log tables that will be populated in the log analytics workspaces once the connector is connected, types of log data, and the instructions are prerequisite permissions you need to have to connect to the data, and configuration specific config steps for the connector. Okay, so they want us to visit the connector page. We already were on that connector page, so let's go back. So this is we already installed, so I click on it and click on manage. We are on the Content Hub, and from here we need to go with the data connector. So the data connector have a different icon, and also under the content type it is data connector. I will click on it, and here we go. It is not connected, so I will click on the data connector, which have the same name, connector name, Entra ID. Okay, so I will click on open connector page here, and fail to load the data. Sure. Okay. To integrate with the Microsoft Entra ID, make sure you have following. So I have permission for workspace. I don't have permission for diagnostic setting, where I need read and write permission to Entra ID diagnostic settings. And then I need to also have tenant permission, global administrator or security administrator on this workspace tenant. Wow. So that means I cannot do anything here. Yeah, I cannot do anything here, even though I have some permissions to do, because I don't have permission, so I cannot do any kind of configuration, right? Okay, is there this they want to highlight here? Yeah, there is a insufficient access to perform the requested. Okay, we don't have access. Wow. As per the prerequisites, your current assigned role may not always have the necessary permissions to connect a data connector. Although you might have a Microsoft Sentinel specific role assigned, such as Microsoft Sentinel contributor, it is good practice to familiarize yourself with the Microsoft Sentinel roles and permissions. Let's see what they. Yeah, so we already seen this before in, I think, deploy room. So we are good to go. I'm gonna close it. Depending on a specific connector, you may need extra permissions for different scopes, which are detailed in the prerequisites section. If you don't have these permissions, be sure to contact your cloud administrator. Okay, in the next task, we will connect and configure a data connector. Okay, awesome. Where can you find all details about a connector page, right? Yeah. In order to configure the Microsoft Entra ID data connector, what permissions are required on the log analytics workspace? Log analytics workspace. Read and write. Right. Let me copy all of this. Come on. So yeah, I think read and write they are looking for. So that will just take it here. Now, before we move on, let me start this lab quickly. Lab is already running. Okay, so we need to close the first lab. Is there any way to close? Okay, I think we need to close it. Leaving the lab. Awesome. So we left the lab, which was the first one. We want to go with the third lab, sorry. And we are joining. Let's join, and then we'll also run if there is any deployment task as well, right? Yeah, there is an action button. So let's go with the deploy lab. Let it work and we'll revisit again. Okay, lab 3, connect and configure a data connector. Context: your company recently deployed Microsoft Sentinel and a Content Hub solution is installed. A data connector is populated, however, it has not been connected yet. You are logged in as Microsoft Sentinel contributor and log analytics contributor. Lab scenario: following the installation of the Content Hub solution, you are tasked with configuring data connectors. First, you will install another Content Hub solution, Threat Intelligence. Okay. Then you will connect the data connector. Okay. Finally, you will review the ingested threat intelligence data. First, leave the lab. We start in the task 5 by pressing the leave lab. We already done so. Button on the cloud details pop up from the task 5. Then access your new lab by clicking the cloud details button below in conjunction with the lab instruction from the task 4. We done so already. Please make sure to have performed these actions on the cloud details pop up. We done so already. Right. So let's open it and let's log in with the credential. And here as well. Okay, so we did so. Okay, so step 1, install the Threat Intelligence Content Hub solution. Log into the Azure portal, go to Sentinel, Content Management, Content Hub, then Threat Intelligence. We need to search it. Why not just copy it and we'll search it and then we're gonna install it. And it is also under preview. Cancel Microsoft Sentinel. Where is it? Sentinel. What happened? Sentinel. Okay, so it is already configured for us. Very good. We need to go to the Content Hub. I think sub solution should be already installed. No installed solution. Okay. We need threat intelligence. Should not take that much time. I think this is what we are looking for. I selected it. and click on install. It is installing. Okay, we did so. The step 2 is connect the threat intelligence data connector. After installation is complete, please select manage to review the deployed threat intelligence TI connector. Yeah, we have 5 connectors here, right? So we need to go with the threat intelligence TI connector. Which one of this is? I think this select the Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence Data Connector. Okay, this one. Microsoft Defender, okay. So it is installed. I will click on manage. Clicked on manage. Come on, man. Yeah, this is the data connector we are looking for, Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence, and it is not in preview. Yeah, it is not in preview. That means they're looking at the latest version. Okay. Let's click on Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence connector name, open connector page. I think this is what they want us to do. And this time we have all the permission. As you can see, one check, green check is here. We need read and write permissions on the workspace, and we have it. I think we need to click on connect. Let's see what they want us to do. Prerequisite and configuration section. Prerequisite will show the required permission to configure the data connector. We already have it. For this data connector, only workspace scoped permissions are needed, which you already have. Other data connectors might have different permissions requirement on various scopes depending on the integration nature of that data connector. Yes. Click connect to import indicators of compromise from the Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence into Microsoft Sentinel. Sure. So I will just click connect. So we don't have anything here, right? If I can go back, yeah, it is connected. And data connected with the control source has been removed. Although I don't know why it is removed. Yeah, we don't have any data until now, right? Otherwise, this data type should be green. We don't have anything here. Okay, let's see. Click connect to import indicators of compromise from Data Defender Threat MDI in the Microsoft Sentinel. We did so already. Yeah. Review the data connector status to ensure it is connected. Yeah, it is connected. When the log data starts to flow, the last log received will be updated. This might take 10 to 15 minutes. Come on. But it's not required to wait for it. It is not required to wait for it. It will take 10 to 15 minutes. So they were saying it is real-time solution. As you can see, it's not real-time solution, right? So we cannot see any logs data, right? So there is nothing here. Can we tables? Yeah, we don't have any tables, so we cannot basically do anything unless this connector page gives us that the data is available. Yeah, okay, let's continue. Once the connection is established, the data type icon will return the green, yes, indicating that the corresponding log table is populated and now contains data in the log analytics workspace. Okay, clicking on the table name will take you to the threat intelligence indicator log table. Okay, in the log analytics workspaces. Okay, so these are the workspaces, right? Okay. Tag is honeypot. Somebody's trying to do something with the honeypot. All right. After completing this task, you should be able to Connect a data connector, review its connection status, and confirm that logs for that connector are being ingested successfully. Excuse me. What does the Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence MDDI connector import? It import indicators, right? What was the exact name? Indicator of compromise. Okay. Can threat indicator include IP addresses and domain names? Let's see check the MDDT description. Okay. So MDDT is this one. Use this directory to import indicators of compromise from Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence MDDT into Microsoft Sentinel. MDDT. So how we can check the detail? Okay, here it is. Microsoft Sentinel provides you the capability to import threat intelligence generated by Microsoft to enable monitoring, alerting, and hunting. Use this data connector to import indicators of compromise from Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence MDI into the Microsoft Sentinel. Threat indicator can include IP addresses. Yay! Okay, so it can include. So we found it. All right. So let the log data flow. Did it flow till now? Yeah, we don't have any log data here until now. We say it is completed, but we'll check it later on. All right. Conclusion. After completing this room, you should better understand what a content hub solution is and what data connectors are. Now you should be able to describe what content hub solution and data connectors are. We know that. Install a content hub solution. We installed 3 until now. The enter ID for protection, and also the last one we installed as threat intelligence. Connect and configure a data connector. We did so. Confirm the connection result by reviewing ingested log. Yeah, the last one we haven't, because it will take a lot of time, and I think it will go beyond the time limit for this video. Or maybe I will show you in the next. Oh, we have it. So let's see. Okay, so we have 7 events. So once we click on the data tab, it will directly take you to the data itself, and we can see. Okay, what about Sentinel? Yeah, here. Yeah, so we have information, and we have IP addresses as well. As you can see, data IP addresses are here. We have in the pattern network traffic source ref.value is 65, 49, 1, and 29. So it is confirmed. We did the last task as well. Finally, some logs are flowing into the Microsoft Sentinel. Time to put on SOG analyst hat. So congratulations, you have completed the ingest data in the Microsoft Sentinel workspace. And we have done with this room. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments, please mention in the comment section down below. And please like the video and share it with others. And let me know which part was most challenging on this room in the comment section below. And I will respond to you as soon as possible. So please make sure to also watch the next video where we will be covering the KQL introduction part of the things. So thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video.